Hey there, I'm Orli and I was lucky enough to be chosen as the young judge for the Times Chicken House Children's Fiction Competition. So I think I can give you a pretty good idea of why you should stop what you're doing right now and enter the competition. So first I'll give you a brief outline of what exactly I had to do, and then I will tell you why you should definitely enter. So once I'd found out that I'd won, which I did not expect at all, I was completely surprised. I did a little happy dance when I got the phone call. I was sent 5 manuscripts that looked a little something like this, and that I pretty much managed to ruin from reading them. I had a few weeks to read them, to collate my thoughts, to write them down, to decide which ones I liked, which ones I didn't like, which ones I thought would win, all ready for judging day. Now, it sounds like a lot, it sounds quite stressful, but bear in mind I was doing my GCSEs during it and I was fine, so you will be too. So I wrote down all my thoughts, put them in a little notebook and got ready for judging day, which I was terrified for. It basically took place in this really fancy place, and inside it were all of these industry experts from Chicken House, from all different sectors of publishing and books and marketing, everything. So you can probably understand why I thought, oh my god, I'm going to be so out of my depth, how am I going to hold my own, nobody here's going to want to know what I have to say. I was all panicking up here, but it was fine, it was more than fine. It was an amazing experience. I was just so surprised that people wanted to know what I had to say, people wanted to know my opinions. I got to hear their opinions, I got to hear how opinions differed, like what different people got from the books that I didn't get. And one of the most valuable things that I learned was that these manuscripts are raw, they're unedited, they didn't need to be perfect, which I think I was thinking about too much. I think the most important thing is to go in with an open mind. That is the only thing I would say that you need to be, or to enter the Young Judge competition, is when you're reading the manuscripts, don't just go for what you like, don't just go for the genre that you like, don't just write off a book because you didn't like a character or the plot was too slow, because this stuff can be worked on. It's about, if you see something special in a book, you'll just know. So I would absolutely urge you to enter the competition. The only bad thing about the entire experience is that I can't enter again this year. It's genuinely an experience that is invaluable and that I won't forget, because you don't get stuff like this very often. You don't get to say that you've been a young judge for an actual book that's going to be published. When you see books in this really raw, unedited form, which you won't get to do unless you do enter this competition or go into the publishing industry, is to see how books need to be changed, to see what works and what doesn't. So congratulations to whoever wins this year. I would tell you all to enter, because you never know, I didn't think I would win and I ended up being lucky enough to be chosen. And I hope that was enough to persuade you. Bye!